Hello you guys, welcome back. A huge storm is coming in, anticipating a lot of wind, possible rains. So I did what you do. You come outside and you strap down anything that needs to be strapped down. My sweet peas have gotten really tall. Sweet peas do really good if they have something that they're holding on to, but at this point in the game they're barely ready for a storm. So I went ahead and put some twine around those. I braced one of my tomatoes that's the tallest, that'll get hit the hardest with the wind. And basically just went around and did what I could to get everything ready for the storm that's coming. But I mean, everything is looking really gorgeous out here, and I wanted to get in a video, a tour basically of how things are going so far in the season. We're late spring, coming into summer weather. So a lot of things are really starting to take off. The peppers are getting bigger, and it's just time for us to see what's going on out here, and hopefully the storm doesn't do too much damage. So pretty. Okay, you guys, let's get to it. All right, you guys, let's look at this gorgeous example of a lettuce bed with some succession sowing, some new seedlings coming in to replace these guys once I harvest them out. This is the butterhead lettuce. It is a gorgeous red butterhead lettuce that I absolutely love. There's a couple other red lettuce varieties going on in here too. I've got sweet peas. I have tons of strawberries, this gorgeous little bit of alyssum. Alyssum is edible. It tastes kind of like a super strong broccoli. More peas, garlic, more peas. Can you tell I like sweet peas? They're also just so pretty. I love the way those flowers look. Down in this bed, we of course try to always have some flowers in the corner, draws in pollinators. Here we have all of our Catalini beans, the ones that are left. I planted some jade beans in there with them to see if they'll fare better. The other ones got eaten pretty quickly after germination. We have some radishes in here, some volunteer tomatoes. These couple of tomatoes I actually intentionally planted, a yellow and a red, the mortgage lifter and the yellow something. I'll get back to you on that. Got some cucumber seedlings coming in, more radishes, a bunch more alyssum, volunteer cosmos. In these planters, I have this French melon coming up that I'm excited for. Some Walla Walla onions up here in this guy, and potatoes that are just taking off. Here I have some garlic chives that came back from last year. I just cut them off at the base as I need them, and I leave the root. It grows a new base. Also have some pickling cucumbers right there that are getting ready to come up. Golden vicari bush that I love. Over here, my alyssum's getting ready to push out its second bloom, but check out this pepper taking off. Jimmy Nardello, the red peppers. They're not spicy, but they're not super sweet either. They're gorgeous pepper. So that alyssum is going to push out its next bloom. This is what's left of the radishes. I've harvested them all out basically and sowed some new ones. Super Tunia, looking happy. This is a gorgeous planter. The poppies are in between blooms right now. This catmint is always a spectacle and always loaded with bees. Smells delicious, makes great teas. Here we have our Super Tunia in the corner again, as always. Got to have the flowers in the corners. Back here we've got some more Jimmy Nardello peppers. I love peppers. Up front, in front of these peppers, we have the jade beans, which are just looking gloriously beautiful. These all came from M.I. Gardener. These seeds. Here we have some zinnias, more potatoes. Now this bag in particular was kind of bulging, I noticed, so that means it's getting pretty full. So if you just kind of make your way into the top part of the soil, you'll usually find a large potato or two that you can just pull out. It's not going to, if you're not super rough about it, it's not going to harm the production of the other potatoes. Frees up a little bit of space, and then you can supply a little bit of potatoes to the table, basically. Today we're going to have potatoes with some garlic chives. How about that? That'll be delicious. Over here we had radishes, but now I've got Walla Walla onions sowed in there. They haven't sprouted yet. Some coneflowers as well as sweet peas. As we come around to the front of the property where it is the most shaded, I do have a pretty substantial amount of hostas. I absolutely love hostas, all the different colors. I have ferns, that gold trailing guys, those are creeping Jenny. They're absolutely gorgeous. More hostas, more heucheras, boxwood. My iris has already bloomed out, but as you can see, those striking leaves just stay. Look at how gorgeous that creeping Jenny looks. Back here I have a bleeding heart as well as some sweet peas. Here we have the columbine. I absolutely love the flower structure on the columbine. This is its second flush of blooms. They perform very well in shady areas. Here we have another supertunia. I believe that one's called the lemon yellow something. Lemon something. Here we have the sweet bubblegum pink supertunia. We've got some more poppies. Back here we've got a glorious area that we're going to get to in just a second. But first, look at this hydrangea. This is the Incredible hydrangea, a bunch of alyssum. I have a volunteer sunflower here, a couple gladiolus, another bleeding heart. Down tucked in here is this really cute Veronica. It blooms pink, and it's just getting ready to send its first blooms of the season. That hydrangea is just like taking my breath away. Creeping Jenny mixed with creeping thyme mixed with blue star creeper. Now the blue star creeper is the one that has those gorgeous little blue star blooms that you see throughout there. And I absolutely love when they're in bloom. They're just so eye-catching. Back against the fence I have wild raspberry.